Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Sarah Nicole, your favorite stay-at-home millionaire here, and we are back with another COTP update. Now, there has been a ton of speculation going on about what's happening with COTP. Is it over? I did a video yesterday that I just posted a little bit earlier today, so you guys can go back and look at that, but there's been a ton of speculation and everything is pretty much assumptions. I tried to dig a little bit deeper and do a little bit more research to see what was going on, what people were saying, if I could find any of their official social media Twitters to see if they put out any updates. I know that there have been people in some countries that have been able to withdraw. I saw another YouTuber, if I could remember who it was, I'll link the video down below, but I saw another person make a video saying that they have a friend who has a large team in Nigeria and they have been able to withdraw their monies. I also saw on another Twitter thread that the SMS provider is also a SMS provider for another popular trading platform and they are also having issues. So maybe it is just a SMS provider issue. Maybe it's not necessarily a COTP issue, but again, it's mostly speculation. We really are not too sure what's going on. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hop over to my computer screen. I want to show you guys a few things. Okay, so like I said, guys, I've been doing some research. I tried to find their official Twitter page, but honestly, I'm not too sure if this is their official page or not. I went ahead and did a search. There are two pages that look like there's a possibility of it being their page, but there's also a high possibility of it not being their page. So I'm really not too sure. There's really no way of telling what's real and what's not real, unfortunately, when it comes to Twitter. Now, there's a couple accounts. This one has about 3,000 followers, and they're saying they have a big announcement coming soon. This was several hours ago now. I don't think this is them because there are typos in their tweets, so that's probably not their official page. There was another page that looked kind of decent. I'm not too sure, though, if that was exactly their official page. Of course, people are freaking out on Twitter and really everywhere else, saying that COTP is a scam. They pulled the rug, which of course we don't really know if that is true or not. I myself my initial investment was about 6,800 total over the course of the last week. So here is another page that I was looking at that I thought might possibly be their page, but again, there's really no telling if this is actually their Twitter page. But I know that they did on here, it said about 3 working days Wednesday, which is what I've been hearing from a ton of people. That's what people have been saying when they contact support. Now, I know that I saw some comments on my last YouTube video and they were saying, well, why aren't people reaching out? Why aren't their support team? Why aren't they responding? One, they probably have thousands and thousands of people reaching out to them. Their team probably is having a hard time handling that. Maybe, like I said, I'm trying to be optimistic about the situation, but maybe it's just an influx of people. But then I also know people personally who have gotten a response from the support team. So not too sure. But they are saying it's going to take some days. So I say don't panic and maybe just wait it out to see what happens. I think a possible reason for this is, as you guys know, everything is going down right now with stocks, with crypto. I mean, tons of people have lost money. I saw that USDT went down to 0.97. Okay. And a lot of people are speculating that when people saw the market go down, what happens? Chaos. People panic, right? So when people panic, they try to draw all their money out. They try to sell off their assets because they are scared, they are fearful. And so what I'm thinking happened is maybe a ton of people tried to withdraw their money once they did see that crypto was dropping. And with any investment platform, any financial institution, any bank, really anything, if a ton of customers go and try to withdraw all their money at the same time, that is always going to cause issues. So that is one possible reason why there was such a influx of issues on the same day that USDT had dropped. But of course, there's no real way of knowing for sure if that's the reason. All we can do is really speculate and try our best to move with discernment and just really wait it out, guys. Seriously. Okay, so my account today, it is May 15th, and it's about 9 p.m. Central Time, at about $8,241. So made about $240 today on COTP and a total profit of about 1,400. So we will see. Like I said in my previous video, I'm being pretty optimistic about everything that's going on, mostly because all of this is beyond our control. There's not much that we can do about it. One thing that you want to keep in mind is that you have to know the difference between a business opportunity and an investment. Okay. This here was not a business opportunity, it was an investment. And so, with any investment, high risk, high reward. Okay. This was not a business model, a business plan for you to come in and run a business on it, right? And so, with any investment, there's always going to be risk, which is why, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor, right? I'm just documenting my experience and my knowledge. But a lot of people do recommend that you don't invest money that you can't afford to potentially lose. So that is one thing to keep in mind in the future, when you are doing different investments, whether it's crypto or real estate or investing really into anything. You want to just be cautious of that because things like this could possibly happen. So we still don't know for sure what's going on with COTP. But that's kind of the update that I have, is just trying to do some more research, going through Twitter, and I don't really think I found their official social media handles on anything. So we're really just going by word of mouth pretty much at this point. But I did see on a thread in Twitter, and I can't find, I have to go back and try to find it again. But somebody was saying that a similar platform is also having issues due to having the same SMS provider. And they also said that it looks like they removed the SMS verification step to sign up for the platform. Now, of course, I wouldn't necessarily advise anyone to sign up or fund an account until this is rectified, until it's fixed, of course, right? But it looks like that they did possibly remove that from being able to get signed up and to get an account. So for whatever that's worth, that's an update. But yeah, so we're still waiting. We're just going to wait it out. And like I said, try not to panic, try not to stress. I know that people are going into full panic mode. We are really in a very interesting time in our economy right now, with everything that transpired this week and really over the last couple of years. Things have just been kind of wonky, but many are speculating that a recession is coming here pretty soon. We don't know when. And if that is going to happen, we don't know when it's going to be over, but people are panic selling. That's what happens when the numbers shoot down like that. People panic sell. People go and try to withdraw their money out of accounts, out of investments. They try to withdraw their money out of bank accounts and things like that. And so that's always going to cause issues if there is an influx of the amount of people who are trying to withdraw their funds at once. And then I'm sure that it's not helping any. That, of course, when we hear this news that it's not working, I'm sure most people went and tried it for themselves, right? And I'm sure that's not helping the system at all. But I did try to send the text verification myself. We can even go in and let me see. Okay, so I'm just going to send an SMS. And let's just see if I get it within the 90 seconds before it expires. So we're going to wait and see if it comes. A lot of people are saying that they're either not getting the text at all, or they are getting the text, but it's after the code has already expired, because they only give you 90 seconds to put the code in. And they do this obviously for security reasons. Now, some people are saying that a possible solution is going to be to switch to the Google Authenticator, which I definitely agree with that. They already have the facial recognition, but maybe just adding that authenticator will make it not only more secure, but to avoid things like this from happening with having to rely on a third party to send a text verification code every single time you want to withdraw or sign up for a new account. So I think that's a possible solution. Not really sure what solution they have in the works, but I believe from what I heard is that if this current SMS provider is not able to get it resolved, then they are going to hopefully switch to somebody new who can handle the amount of users and withdrawals that are happening on the platform. So let's see. We are at 8 seconds, and I still have not gotten any text messages. 1 second. All right, it has timed out. Yeah, so I did not receive a text message at all. So, oh, I just received one, but then it would be invalid at that point, I would assume. So it sent it after the code was up. So I think that's really the issue that most people are having right now is that it's coming late. So that's definitely a problem. So I'm going to keep monitoring the situation and I'm going to keep doing some research. And if I hear, of course, any news or anything, I'll make sure I get back on here and give you guys an update. But as of right now, it's still not working. It is Sunday night. It is May 15th, 9 p.m. Central Time, and still no luck. So we're going to try back again. We'll do another update probably tomorrow to see what's going on. Like I said, I would give it until Wednesday before you really worry. But even then, there's really not a point in worrying too much because there's really nothing that we can do from here, right? There's really nothing that we can do is just sit back and wait. So that's all that we can do. And so, like I said, I'll give you guys an update when I can, when I hear any new information. If you are interested in entrepreneurship, business, finance, all that good stuff, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any more content. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and we will catch you on the next video.